Hello again, I'm back up at Whiteleaf because I quite like vlogging up here because it's very bright. I'm up at Whiteleaf again because, you know, it's how I roll. That's all I do with my life is walk my dogs, and I don't even do that very often. I'm only doing it because my mum asked me to and because I'm such a good son. Yeah, Moss isn't in the best of moods today because he's had to go on a lead because he's being a little shit and won't come back when you call him, so I managed to fucking catch him, almost treading in dog shit while I did it, and put a lead on him. So Truffle, she's free as a bird. Moss, on the lead, not liking it. I'm going to try and keep this a short one because, you know, I'm thinking 4 minutes or less is a good vlog length. I'm going to go down here. I haven't been down this way. I usually go that way. I'm going to go down here. Yeah, quick message to Sophie. I loved your video yesterday, the stronger one in the old washroom, because that was fun. Like, I don't know if you even intended it to go like with the beat, but it synchronized really well and I really liked it. It was like a little music video. It almost looked like a stop frame animation. It was awesome. So keep those coming. I'm feeling really good today, actually. Oh god, there's so much dog shit. Sorry. I'm feeling good today. I'm quite happy, and I'm glad I am, actually. Because it kind of sucks when, you know, you don't feel good. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good today, and that was that didn't really go anywhere, did it? I think I achieved my goal of not saying and but and basically in my video the other day, the 4 minute long one, that was kind of jump cut friendly. Oh, I remember something I can talk about now. I've started watching Sherlock again, the Benedict Cumberbatch version of the, you know, the detective show, and I just forgot how fucking awesome it is. It's so good. It's so good. Like, the way it's done is just, oh, it's brilliant. And I swear they've nicked ideas. Either the movie nicked it off the TV show, the TV show nicked it off the movie, where they have like analysis of how shit happens. So like when he says, oh, I pickpocketed you, it goes and like pans back and like shows how he's done it. But my friend Tom did like a short Sherlock, not spoof, but it was like a remake. Is this a remake? Is that a word? I can't think of things that aren't like spoof or parody. But he did a Sherlock one of the a conversation between Watson and Sherlock, and it was amazing. And then the other day I went over to his. I don't know if I mentioned that it was Sherlock that we were filming in the longer vlog that I did the other day, but basically he cast me as Watson, but he didn't tell me that I was going to be acting. Well, I said to him, like, is there anything I can do, like, to act? And he didn't get back to me, and then when I showed up he was like, yeah, you're playing Watson. So I was like, oh, okay, we'll just go down here. Oh my god, so much dog shit. How, with size 14 feet, I have not stood in dog shit yet. He's like, yeah, you're playing Watson. So I was like, okay. And so I showed up in trackies. Like, I was expecting just to be behind the camera or being a sound man, but no, I was acting, and so I had to wear a suit jacket and trackies, and so I was like, make sure you film absolutely everything from like the waist up, and then there was like a running scene at the end. But I can't, that should be uploaded in the next couple of days. Tom does an absolutely amazing, it's not even like an impression, it's like he can become Sherlock, so like, literally it just changes, and like, he can do the really long analytical speeches, like, off the top of his head like that, like the one he did that was in this short one that we did. It came to him in a dream, apparently, and I was just like, that is a true sign that you're going to get somewhere, like, if like acting and like speeches and monologues and that kind of stuff comes so naturally to you that you even dream in it, he's definitely going to get somewhere. And he's moved down, like he's moved away now, which is kind of shit. He moved down to, I won't say where it is, because, you know, he's probably got stalkers. But I'm just checking to see if there are any people, because I say I can vlog in public, but I can't. I lied. I've been told, though, by some friends I have at uni who are performing arts students, they say that if you want to be an actor, you shouldn't do performing arts. You should go to an acting school, and performing arts is more for people that want to become acting teachers rather than actors themselves. But I think you shouldn't do performing arts if you want to become an acting teacher, because if you want to become a teacher, you should act. So it's like you can't teach the field unless you've engaged in it, if that makes sense. But yeah. I do like being up at Whiteleaf. I keep thinking it's going to be really windy, but I look back at the footage from my last vlog that I did up here and it wasn't that windy, so I'm going to assume it's not going on you right now. Please! Moss, you're such a little shit. It's Mossy, the little shit. Also, another random thing that I've got into recently is a song by Noah and the Whale that is on some advert. It's called The Rhythm of Love by Noah and the Whale, and it is such a good song. And I was like, I heard it on the advert, and I had to like write down the lyrics on my phone so I could Google it later. Oh, someone's laid down some flowers. Aww. To Angie, happy birthday. We love you always with all our hearts. God bless you, Mummy, Daddy and Chopper. I'm hoping that Chopper is a dog and not a person, because seriously, if they name their kid Chopper, that's kind of weird. There seems to be like loads of like meaningful messages like around Whiteleaf. Like firstly there's the flowers that you just saw a second ago, and then on my way back I've noticed that someone's written Martha. Now I think that's like really sweet, because that's not really like proper graffiti, because at the end of the day it's just chalk, and that shit basically grows on trees around here. I say that, it's in the ground and doesn't grow on trees at all. But I really like stuff like that. Like I don't like it when it's like carved on trees, when it's like Callum and Charisse forever until like next Tuesday when I get that money from my nan and then I take out Shaniqua and you know, shit like that. But it's like when it's like you can tell that it's like been there for a while and it was like from someone where it actually means something. Like you can tell, and I think the only way you can tell is if it's got really old as fuck names. So if it's like Gertrude and Albert, 45 years married and stuff, and like, oh, there's another one over there. Let's have a look, see. Whoa, almost stood in dog shit again. That has been there for ages. To the point that you can't even see, like the tree is like grown around it, so that's got to be at least 20 years, 30 years on. I'm not a tree expert. If you're a tree expert, post a comment and tell me how long that's been there for. But I just really like sweet sentimental shit like that. Don't call me romantic or anything. Yeah. I have a feeling this vlog's not going to make much sense, like in terms of order, because it's just going to cut between random thoughts that I've had. But that's what my blog was called, like, because I have a vlog, which is what you're watching now, and I also have a blog, prepare for shameless plug. And it's just, you know, a Tumblr, but it's not like a normal Tumblr where I post random photography pictures and shit in Helvetica like don't worry it'll get better and all that bollocks. I just post like funny shit that I find on the internet, because you know pretty much all I do is walk my dogs and go on the internet. So yeah, if you want to check that out, it's georgeprice.tumblr.com. I know, isn't it really imaginative? I didn't want like a really random arse name. It's not like I'm going to be like, oh yeah, my blog is actually called Deep Despair and Emotion.tumblr.com. And it's just like, I'll just give it my name so people know that it's me that's found this shit and is now organising it. I didn't invent all this shit, but I found it, and so that's quite good. Because a friend of mine was like, she was quite sad, and she generally did text me saying, oh, I've just spent the last 3 hours like working through the archive of your blog and it's really cheered me up. And I was like, oh cool, because I do occasionally post like text stuff of just like, this day's really shit, like this went wrong and everyone's cunts. But then I do it just essentially is about 90% or 95, 98.3% like funny shit. So check that out. Links in the doobly-doo, and it's also here again. Whee! I feel like I should end the vlog here because it's much more like, oh, he hates it. That's like my new heavenly choir noise. I feel like I should end the vlog here because I ended it earlier over there and it was like in a tunnel of a tree. It looked a bit shit.